Hello everyone, how are you doing today guys? Welcome in another video of PPC Incubator. My name is Ivan and today I want to talk about supplemental feed on Google Merchant Center. A supplemental feed is basically an extra feed that we're going to upload inside our Google Merchant Center, where we usually have at least one product feed that we are using for our campaigns, but maybe that feed doesn't have all the information that we need. For example, the most useful thing that you can do with the supplemental feed, for example, is to upload information about your custom labeled products. Let's say that you have, for example, a normal feed with any information about your products. I mean, any specific information, like for example, if your products are top seller or low performer, top performer, or things like that. Probably you won't have this kind of information of a standard feed that developer or plugin, any other resource can create, and then you need to add this information somehow. Then a supplemental feed is the solution, but let's go to see how to create it and how to upload it. So here we are inside Google Merchant Center. We are in the diagnostic tab, and for example, if we want to manage the feeds, we go on the feeds tab, and as you can see here, I have one feed only, which is this one, feed 2023, and nothing on supplemental feeds, right? So what we have to do now is to add a supplemental feed, and then let's give to him a name, let's say test. And as for a normal feed, we have different solutions to upload it. So after select the name and, for example, Google Sheet, we go ahead and generate a new Google spreadsheet. If you have already one, just select an existing one, and then the schedule daily, I usually put like something during the night, so when I will start working it will be updated. Language, so as you can see, it's a standard feed upload. And label ET, this label is actually important because it allows you to understand on which feed you are going to add a supplemental feed. So it's quite important, the label that you're using. If you don't change anything, the standard one is IT if you select language Italian, or AN if it's an English one. And now this is actually important because it lets you understand how it will work and on which feed you want to, again, match your supplemental feed, because if we have more, we can add the supplemental feed to just one or more feeds. So let's say that I want to add the supplemental feed on this one. I'm going to do the same for the other one. And then this is the most important thing. Product data is matched via the ID attribute by default. So it means that to create a connection, we need to upload also on the supplemental feed the same ID that we have in a standard feed. So let's create the feed, and here we go. Now our supplemental feed is updated. If we click on it, we actually don't see anything now because basically we didn't upload any information. So we go back to the previous tab and then open the Google Sheet. So here I'm going to show you a basic setup of a supplemental feed. So for example, I will upload just a couple of custom labels where I can upload some information, right? So column A, I will add the ID product. Then we can use, for example, the custom label one. So it's important that this field is populated as Google Merchant actually wants, so it's required. If you have some doubts, just go to the Google support page and you will see how to exactly write it. So again, I will use, for example, custom label 1 and custom label 2, and then I will pick a random product like the first one. So here we have the item ID. We copy and paste here. So now I have the ID, and as you can see, for example, I don't have anything for custom label 1 and custom label 2. So I can mark it as, for example, top seller, and also I don't know, like best price online. After that, you can go on feeds again, go inside your supplemental feed and fetch now. So now what Google Merchant Center will do is find a match between the ID that we upload inside our Google spreadsheet and our basic feed, which is this one. Okay. Once it finds a match, then Google Merchant Center will populate the ID that we just uploaded here with the new information on custom label 1 and custom label 2. So let's see if it is ready. Yes. Okay, done. It can take like a few minutes, but usually it's quite fast, especially if it's an old feed. If it's everything new, like starting from scratch, it might take also a couple of days, but usually this change is quite fast. Here, as you can see, we have custom label 1 with a value now, which is top seller, and custom label 2, which is best price online and best price online. So that's it for today. I think this is a quite useful solution and very fast to implement and easy. But if you have any question, drop a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer you. Remember also to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification, and that's it. See you next time, YouTube. Bye bye.